Okay, we're back. Um, let's continue. Now we're out in the township somewhere, and Lucette's by herself, and thinking to herself, I guess. I do not know why I agreed to do this when nothing changes. Today, I am once again out in town with Karma, running errands. Since we've been partners, he insists on me coming with him every day. Why do you need a new dress? Because a lady needs all kinds of dresses in her closet. Variety is key when you want to make a good impression. Well, that seems sort of funny to me because I always show her with the same sort of dress on, but okay. Why would you want to make a good impression on people in a disguise? A disguise is meant to conceal you. It does not exist to be flaunted. That's actually, well, no, that's not true. Okay, Karma. Oh no, darling. I only wear the disguise to stop the curse from working on people. It's not really meant to conceal anything but the fact that I am a man. Oh. Being doted on by a married woman, by a woman in love with another man, is especially troubling. Is the curse really that powerful? Karma leads me over to the dress store, and our conversation pauses when he goes to the store owner to give specifications for a new dress. When we leave, Karma suggests going to some place to reward me for all my hard work. You're treating me? Why wouldn't I, darling? You've been helping me for a while now. What is this feeling? Gratitude? Karma does owe me for everything that I've done for him. So why do I feel like this? You know, it would be much easier for you to just help me carry bags. Oh, there. Let's buy one of those cupcakes. Karma cuts through my suggestion easily. Yeah, I noticed that. Does he really dislike work so much that he'd rather pay me off for helping him? No? Yeah, I think so. Karma takes me to a stand showcasing all kinds of cupcakes. There are some with colored frosting, others with fancy decorations. Some are especially eye-catching, like a bright blue cupcake decorated with little stars. Oh, okay. Some shop owner. Anything catch your fancy, ladies? All of them, actually. Alas, I do not think eating them all would be good for my diet. What do you think, princess? We'll share one? I turn back to the cupcakes, which I realize are big enough to share between two people. Am I choosing one for myself or one that Karma would like? I guess he is treating me, but two cupcakes catch my eyes. One has a tiny little creature sitting on top of the frosting. It seems to be a little lizard of sorts. Though it is strange, the colors remind me of Karma's dress. The other cupcake is decorated with little white chocolate pearls. Those pearls are small and somehow cute. But Karma might like the other cupcake. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's between those two. Which would you like, Lucette? I don't know. I mean, I sort of like the cupcake with the lizard. But, you know, I think Karma might think that we're picking it for her. And Lucette seemed to like the one with the pearls, but you know what? We'll try to be nice once. We'll, you know, for the first time, we'll do the cupcake with the lizard. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll have that one. The one with the Oh my, is that a chameleon? A chameleon. It is a chameleon. Oh, that's adorable. Sir, we'll take one of those. I was thinking he'd like it for the colors, not the chameleon. Whatever that is. Let's go enjoy this somewhere else, shall we? Oh, I made the right choice again. Okay, alright. Yeah, I think. I swear, I think that the red thing, the red diamond in the corner, I think that means I made the right choice. I mean, then again, what color? Is it a different color if I make the wrong choice? Because so far, all I've gotten is that one, so. Anyway, we're back at the town center. With the, if you notice in the lower right side there, the bar that's called bar code, I think. Anyway, Karma leads me to the middle of the plaza. Okay, the plaza, that's what it is. And the two of us find a table. He walks off to get a fork and a knife before returning and handing a set to me. Do we really need a knife and a fork to eat a cupcake? So before we get your dress and you get distracted and you distract me with cupcakes, we were talking about your curse. Were we? It's not an interesting topic. I was glad that we had gotten off that tangent, to be honest. Why don't you want to talk about it? You have your secrets just as I do, Princess. But the whole point of pairing up is to help each other with our curses. Princess, you want to help me? Only because it is necessary that I help him so he can help me. I haven't made any progress helping you, though. You said you would provide me with opportunities. I'm not very good at that, am I? I'm sorry, Princess. Well, I don't think I've done anything for you either. But Princess, you've been helping me for the last few weeks. Whether or not it is an obligation, you are still good company. Good company? No one has ever told me that before. They only chide me for being difficult to speak with. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the picture of the cupcake. Oh, actually, it does have a little chameleon on there, a little green chameleon. It's a little purpley cupcake, a brown cupcake with a little purple frosting and green chameleon on it. I wonder if you could eat the chameleon, or it's like some little toy or something. But anyway, Karma starts cutting the cupcake, his knife sliding through the frosting and cake with ease. I've definitely never seen such refined manners for a simple dessert. What was your life like before the curse, Princess? I have no need to tell you any of that. No, it's not necessary, but I am curious. Would I be doing a good deed in telling him? I don't think so. How about we trade off fact for fact? You give me a story today, and I'll give you one tomorrow. What makes you think I am interested in your life? Well, you do keep asking me about my curse. Only because we are working on breaking our curses. Okay then, we won't talk about the past or any secrets. We could talk about this cupcake instead. What? Why does he always insist on changing the topic? Karma cuts the chameleon on top in half. I notice that he gives himself the head, which is a lot cuter, while I get stuck with the tail. Chameleons are little lizards that can blend into their surroundings. Is he willing to go this far to avoid the subject? When I was a child, my father used to call me a chameleon. What? I hid a lot to avoid responsibilities. Oftentimes no one could find me, not my father nor the servants. If he had servants, then that makes him a noble? One day I was out searching for a mythical creature in our garden, and I came upon a chameleon. It was a small, silly little lizard, but I'd only found it because I was looking for something fantastic. The lizard on the cupcake does not seem all that fantastic. My father explained what it was to me, and then he started calling me his silly little chameleon. It was ridiculous, but he said I was always very good at hiding, and so it suited me. What is it, Princess? Seems like you are still good at hiding. You hide behind your disguise and keep many secrets. I suppose I'm still a chameleon, then. I don't think that nickname makes any sense. Sometimes they don't have to. Nicknames don't have to make sense to be endearing, Princess. Can we please just get back to the subject at hand? Yes, this cupcake. If you insist on sharing a story for a story, then I will tell you something about me. Oh? You didn't seem the type to want to share. I normally do not see any reason for sharing things about my past, no. Mother once told me that to confide in someone else was a weakness. But more than that, I was always worried that others would judge me. No one has ever wanted to listen to me. I know enough about others' opinions of me to know that they think I am the one at fault. Always. I wouldn't judge you, Princess. I mean, I wouldn't judge you for not wanting to say anything to me. I divulge nothing to you, after all. A story for a story. That is the deal, right? I expect you to keep it. Or rather, a fact for a fact. It's not like I have to tell him everything, just something about myself. I will tell you about my life at the palace. It's not as if it's a secret, though I doubt Karma would understand. Ever since Mother died, the palace has been a cold place. Why the surprise? Is it because you see Emmeline and Rod and assume we are all one big happy family? I do have to admit that Princess Emmeline seems quite gentle. Prince Rod is quiet, but he seems like an honorable man. When I saw you and the princess at the dress store, Princess Emmeline seemed very nice. Is she not? Her kindness is fragile at best. She tries far too hard for it to be genuine. Her insistence is irritating. I have never wanted to be friends with her. The king took a second wife after my mother died, as if she never mattered to him. Karma is silent, and I continue to talk, my emotions loosening my tongue. I had meant to stop there, but the words keep coming. The only one who ever showed me any affection in the palace was Mother. The king never paid much attention to me in the first place, but he treats Rod and Emmeline far better than he ever treated me. What was your mother like? All of my fondest memories are of her. She was always with me in the palace, teaching me right from wrong. She taught me how not to show weakness, who to speak with. Who to speak with? Needless conversation is useless. People are often very likely to lead you astray. That was the reason I never saw any reason to speak with the townsfolk. Will you judge me as everyone else does? No, princess, I'm not judging you. I'm just a little sad. Sad? Why would you be sad? It sounds like you lived an empty life. It was not an empty life. But it sounds as if your mother separated you from everyone. It wasn't as if the townsfolk would have accepted me anyway. Mother said they were not to be trusted. Princess, about your mother. I will not hear you speak ill of mother. No, I only had a question about your mother. Kama coughs, and I pause to stare at him as he clears his throat. What is it? This... Oh gods. I hear the change immediately. His voice is lower, far lower. The soft gentleness gone. Kama puts a hand to his throat and grumbles. Kama's voice is teetering on the edge of sounding unmistakably male. I've always wondered how he is able to change his voice, but I always forget to ask him about it. What happened to your voice? Oh, it's Miss Kama. Some person here now. Okay, some stranger. I turn to see a young Maka girl approaching us. She looks at Kama adoringly. Girl, I've always wanted to speak with you, Miss Kama, ever since you complimented my dress that one time in the dress store. Girl, your dress is lovely today as always, Miss Kama. Kama? Miss Kama, are you okay? I am quite fine. The girl... something's going on here. Okay. I cannot help but giggle as the girl takes a step back, looking shocked by Kama's now deep voice. Oh, so maybe that is it. I get it. Maybe Kama... I wonder if she switches based on who's near her. I guess she starts switching from a man to a woman, or just maybe certain times of the day her voice changes. Like she starts becoming more feminine or more masculine or something. I don't know. Okay, anyway, well, apparently her voice is more masculine now, so... Kama curses again in his deep voice before forcing a bright smile on his face. Excuse me, I'm feeling under the weather. That's my deep Kama voice. Okay. I notice that he is trying to change the pitch of his voice, but the highness is only annoying rather than soothing now. Oh, I'm sorry. Kama turns to me urgently, but I am too amused to offer any sort of assistance. What is it, Miss Kama? She's making fun of her. Can't do that. Okay, wait. Kama's smile is forced, and his eyes are glaring at me. I laugh once again, not able to help myself. His expression softens, but only slightly. Okay, now we have a choice here. We could either tease Kama, or attempt to leave with Kama. I don't want to tease Kama. I mean, that's what I mean. Especially since that's his curse, so... Alright, let's get out of here. We need to leave before this woman starts finding something out, so alright, let's get out of here. I had a choice to either tease Karma or leave with her. So, Lucette, I think we had better get going. Karma nods his head. I'll have explaining to do if we just sit here. Girl, is there nothing I could do to help you two? No, obviously not. I'm sorry. He does not look amused. Why? I'm only trying to help us get out of here faster. Leaving. He takes my hand and curtsies politely to the girl as he pulls me away. Now, Karma seems sort of mad about that. I don't know. Lucette, Karma, you sound sick. It's run out. Run out? The potion that Parfait makes for me. I must have talked too much. Oh God, oh wait, so... Wait, Parfait makes... Oh, okay. Parfait makes a potion for her so she can speak as a man or a woman or something? Or... Okay, anyway. Lucette, you talk too much? Karma puts a finger to his lips as we stroll through town. He shakes his head, making it clear that he won't speak to me until later. Okay, we're in the tavern. Okay. The tavern common room. When we arrive at the tavern, it is already dark. Karma pauses and turns to look at me. Excuse me. What? You have a nice smile, Princess Lucette. I'm glad I can make you laugh. Well, of course I laughed. You sounded ridiculous. It's worth sounding ridiculous just to see you smile. You and Rumpa really are the same. The comment doesn't faze him. He smiles widely as he leaves for his room. I'm glad I can make you laugh. Okay, now Lucette's back in her bedroom, and as she's thinking, I cannot get those words out of my head, even though I am supposed to be resting for the night. I think I should go see Karma, if Karma is practicing with Wherein and Garland. I leave my room and go down to the reception room. Okay, we're back in the common room here, the reception room. Delora and Parfait let me go to the forest at night alone now, since they know that I am meeting up with Karma. Parfait is in the reception room tonight, reading a book. I was always told reading in the dark was bad for your eyes. Oh, Princess, I didn't see you. It's Parfait, and she has a book. I noticed that she's closed the book, and I can now read the cover. She is reading Cinderella? That's my fairy tale curse. The Great War was caused by the fairy tales, right? Yes, that's right. And yet you are reading one. The curses are based off these fairy tales, after all. But why are you reading Cinderella? My curse isn't anything like the fairy tale. It's reversed. True, but the morals remain the same. In order to become Cinderella, you must be good like her. Cinderella had everything handed to her by her fairy godmother. I had everything taken away. Princess, have you truly had everything taken away from you? Compared to what I used to have, what I have now might as well be nothing. Oh. Okay. Well, you have friendships and people who enjoy your company. No one in this tavern enjoys my company. Are you sure about that, princess? I think you just have difficulty trusting that we all like you. Like me? Why would you like me? You've become like family here. I haven't even been here that long. It doesn't matter. Everyone here at the Marchen is family. Family. You're saying that everyone at the Marchen is like family? Princess, you're one of my boarders. You're more than just a regular here. You live here with us. So like I said, you're family. I speak more with the people here than I have ever spoken to my own family. In the palace, I was always alone. The only person I could speak with was Fritz. Are you going to watch Karma practice? I nod in response. Be safe, princess. As I head to the door, I recall what happened earlier today. Parfait, what is this potion you make for Karma? You mean the potion I make to change his voice? He begged me to help him when he first designed his disguise. Karma makes a beautiful woman, but he didn't think the illusion was complete without a convincing voice. You know how picky he is. Something else on your mind, princess? Karma hides his curves, but you must know the conditions for breaking it, don't you? Parfait does not answer. Or are you also keeping it a secret? Princess Lucette, not everyone likes to talk about their curves. I think it would be better if you ask Karma directly. I just don't understand why he won't tell me everything when I am trying to help him. Just as you think your good deeds are difficult, there is also something about Karma's curse that he can't come to terms with. I put my hand to the necklace around my neck. I still haven't performed any good deeds. Can I really do this? I'm going now. I walk out the front door and into the forest. I decide not to think about all this, at least not until later. I wish this was all simpler and that Karma wasn't cloaked in so many secrets. Yeah, we're having a flashback to young Lucette again, I guess, and her mother. And this is Lucette speaking. Mother, I went to town today. Mother. Oh, I told you not to go into town. Did your father take you? He told me that it would be fun. And was it? No. Everyone looked really angry at me, but I don't know why. I've told you before, haven't I, dearest one? The townsfolk are jealous of you. Jealous? They are bitter about their lot in life, and because of that, they will seek to use you for your status. You cannot trust them, Lucette. You cannot trust anyone but me. Trusting others will only lead to heartbreak, Lucette. You need only trust me, because I will never hurt you. Chapter 5. Favors and Payback. Okay, we're in town now, and I think this is a good time to stop the file. It's almost 30 minutes now, so Yeah, let's stop here and we'll come back to this. But we're seeing a little deeper, I guess, with Karma, and it's interesting. Her mother, whenever you see the flashbacks, her mother seems really mean and seems to have, really perverted her sense of what's right and wrong, terribly. I don't know if there's something weird. Obviously something weird's going on there, but I'm not sure what it is. So, anyway, I'm glad you stayed along and listened to this far anyway. And I hope you come back and listen to the next part. And like and subscribe and do all those nice things. And I hope you'll continue with me and see the rest of the story. So, goodbye everyone, and stay safe.